morning everybody. Welcome to DPS Dhaka. My dear students, today in this lecture we are going to discuss the exercise 2.3. Question number 3. We were discussing this question in the previous lecture, but unfortunately we could not complete this question. Therefore, we are going to discuss it again in this lecture. So in question number 3, it is given that there are two roots of the polynomial. This polynomial 3x to the power 4 plus 6x to the power 3 minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. This is a polynomial having power maximum power 4. The polynomial having degree 4. Therefore, it should be having at least 4 roots, at least 4 zeros. So there are 2 zeros of this polynomial are already given, that is root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. Zeros means root of the polynomial is given. 2 root of the polynomial is given, already given, and we have to find out the other 2 roots of the polynomial. So first of all, we know that if root 5 by 3 is a root or zero of the polynomial, then x minus root 5 by 3 must be a factor of this polynomial. Similarly, if minus root 5 by 3 is a root of the polynomial, then x plus root 5 by 3 must be a factor of the polynomial. Okay? Therefore, if these two are the factors of the polynomial, the product of these two also must be a factor of the polynomial. So, if we multiply these two factors together by the formula a minus b into a plus b, we will get a square minus b square. Here a is x, so x square, and b is root 5 by 3. So a square of root 5 by 3, a square will be cancelled out and you will get minus 5 by 3. Therefore, x square minus 5 by 3 is also a factor of the above polynomial. Now, we will divide the above polynomial, given polynomial, with this factor, and we will get another polynomial here. So first of all, we will divide it. The polynomial is 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. So we will divide this and we will write the quotient polynomial here. So first of all, here it is given that it is x square, and here we have 3x to the power 4. So there should be a number, any polynomial should be put here, so that if you multiply with this, you get the same as it is. So if you multiply x square with 3x square, you will get 3x to the power 4, and if you multiply 3x square with minus 5 by 3, you will get 3 will cancel the 3, you will get minus 5x square here. Okay, because the power of the product of this having the power 2, so we will write here in front of this, not here, because here the power of the x is 3. Now if we subtract from here, now the sign will change. This is negative sign, though, so it will be positive, and this is positive sign, so because it is subtraction, therefore it will become negative. Now it will cancel out. This is plus 5x square minus 2x square. If you subtract minus 2x square from 5x square, you will get 3x square, and put this 6x cube as it is below. So now we are getting 6x cube plus 3x square minus 10x. Bring it down, minus 10x. Now we will put another polynomial here, monomial here, so that if you multiply with this, you get the same term as it is. Same term as it is written here, 6x cube. You have to get the 6x cube, so you put here such a term such that if you multiply with this, you get the same term here. So if you multiply x square with 6x, you will get 6x cube. If you multiply minus 5 by 3 with 6x, you will get 3x square. 5 by 3 with 6x, you will get 10x. Okay, so we will write 10x here, not here, because the power of the x is matching here. So we have written it. Now if we subtract, it is 10x minus, this is positive, this is negative, so it will cancel out. Now this is 3x square you will put here as it is, and we will write this minus 5 here. Now again we will take another number 3. If you multiply with 3x square, 3 with x square, you will get 3x square. If you multiply minus 5 by 3 with 3, you will get minus 5. This will cancel out. So we have got the quotient polynomial as 3x square plus 6x plus 3. Now to find out the root of this quotient polynomial, we put the value of qx as 0. Now take common 3. You are getting 3 common, so 3 will be divided here and it will become 0. So we are getting x square plus 2x plus 1, which is x plus 1 whole square, because this is a square, this is b square, and this is 2ab. So x plus 1 whole square. So if you apply the under root both the side, you will get x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. The other two root will be x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to minus 1. Both the root are same. The other two roots will be minus 1. Suppose we have a graph like this. The graph is touching at only one point in the x-axis. So it means the two roots are equal because it is touching the same the point at one place only. If the graph is like this, so here are two distinct roots because the graph is cutting in the x-axis at two distinct points. Here it is not cutting the x-axis at two distinct. It is touching the x-axis at only one point. Therefore, it has two equal roots. Here also, the first root is 5 by 3. The second root is minus 5 by 3, and the third and fourth roots are equal, that is minus 1. Okay, so this is the question number 3 of exercise 2.3. Now we will move to the other question. Question number 4. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial gx, the quotient and the remainder. Where x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Find gx. So we have to find the gx. We know that px is equal to qx into gx plus rx. So here px is given, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, and qx is also given, that is quotient polynomial, that is x minus 2. We have to find the gx, and remainder polynomial is given minus 2x plus 4. So if you bring this side, what will happen? X minus 2 into gx is equal to, now x cube minus 3x square, this is plus x, and this minus 2x will come this side and will become positive. So therefore it is x plus 2x, that is 3x, and this is 2 and this is 4. It will come this side and will become negative, therefore minus 2. Now gx is equal to what? Gx is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. So to find the gx, To find out the gx, we have to divide this polynomial with x minus 2. So now we are going to divide this. So we have a polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. So we will divide it with minus x minus 2. So we will multiply this with x square. X into x square will become x cube, minus 2 into x square minus 2x square. The sign will change and this will cancel out. This is plus 2x square, this is minus 3x square, so it will become minus x square plus 3x. So now we will multiply with minus x. We will get minus x square, x into minus x square plus 2x. So sign will change, it will cancel out, and 3x minus 2x, that is x minus 2 minus 2. Now we will multiply with 1, x into 1 x, and minus 2 into 1 minus 2, so it will cancel out. So we are getting the polynomial gx, that is gx is what? X square minus x plus 1. So this is the polynomial. Okay, again we are moving to the next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5, part 1. Okay, give example of polynomial px, gx, qx and rx which satisfy the division algorithm. So where here first criteria is degree of px should be equal to degree of qx. So degree of px, what is the division algorithm? We know the division algorithm is px is equal to qx into gx plus rx. So here the degree of px should be equal to degree of qx. So if we write polynomial like px is equal to 6x cube plus 9x square plus 3x plus 20, and we write the qx as 2x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 5. So this is qx, and gx is what? Gx is 3 and rx is what? 5. So if we multiply this, rx is given here 5, gx is 2, qx is 2x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 5, and px is 6x cube. So this is satisfying the division algorithm. You can check it out. 6x cube, if you multiply with this, you will get 6x cube. 9x square, if you multiply with this, you will get 9x square.